Hey there, I'm Jane Caffrey with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. We are now on day 39 of the government shutdown, now the longest in history, and millions of Americans feeling the impact, including air travelers. The major carriers canceled more than 1,000 flights on Saturday. They are working to comply with an FAA mandate to cut 4% of flights at 40 major airports across the country. It's part of an effort to ease pressure on air traffic controllers who are working without pay. If you're flying anytime soon, the Let ABC15 Know team is making sure you know your rights. Airlines must rebook you on the next available flight at no extra charge. You can ask about booking with other carriers, but airlines don't have to rebook you on a different one. Now, if you are forced to skip the trip altogether, you are legally entitled to a full refund, even on a non-refundable ticket. That includes bag fees, seat upgrades, and other extras you didn't use. But don't expect cash or hotel compensation. U.S. Airlines are not required to cover that, and a proposed rule to change it was dropped earlier this year. That's according to the Associated Press. So what do these flight reductions actually mean? Sky Harbor Airport generates more than $44 billion every year for the economy here in Arizona, and that's why we're taking a closer look at that 10% drop in flights and what that means for just week one. Here's what we found out. The Phoenix area could lose up to $55 million. Now, if those same flight reductions continue through Thanksgiving and that travel rush, the losses could reach nearly $300 million. All right, continuing coverage now. Our ABC15 investigators confirming a trial date has been set in the Baptiste murder case. The 10-year-old was found severely injured in Holbrook in Navajo County at the end of July and died days later. Her father, Richard Baptiste, and his girlfriend, Anisha Woods, will be on trial beginning June 2nd. They are charged with murder and child abuse in this case. Defense attorneys say they still don't have the autopsy report. Well, a rezoning proposal in Phoenix mandated by a new state law could reshape some of the city's most historic neighborhoods. I dug into that proposal, which would allow duplexes and other multifamily buildings in areas 1 mile outside of downtown that are currently zoned for single family. The city says existing design rules will still apply in historic districts. Neighbors in parts of Phoenix that are National Historic designations tell me they fear that they could lose gems from the past. But supporters say the change will make homeownership more attainable, including Senator Annalise Ortiz, who says she was priced out of buying a home in Maryville.
Few that were on the market were very old and not in great condition because it has become so hard to build missing middle housing.
Multifamily housing is not something we're afraid of. What they're doing here is just creating a gift for developers, which doesn't create affordable housing for the younger folks.
Phoenix City Council delayed a vote until November 19th. If the city doesn't update its zoning by January 1st, the state's new middle housing law takes over, and Phoenix could lose control over where multi-home structures are built and how they are designed. And you can count on ABC15 to keep you updated as this story develops. The Gilbert Police Department putting the pedal to the metal when it comes to recruitment. They're opening up 50 seats for the department's upcoming class at the Regional Academy. Recruits accepted will take part in a 23-week academy to become the next generation of officers in Gilbert. Officials say this is the largest recruitment push in the history of the department. For 25 years, ABC15 has had the honor of hosting our annual Operation Santa Claus holiday donation drive. And this year, we're hoping that you can help us make it bigger and better than ever. Now, through December 17th, we're collecting donations that help families in need right here in Arizona. And you can make a donation online at givetotheclaus.com.
Tracking a record warm Sunday, I'm meteorologist Justin Hobbs. We'll start off our morning here in the valley, feeling pretty good at 62 degrees, but get ready to shed the jacket by the afternoon. We're at 82 by the lunch hour, going to 90 by 4 o'clock in the afternoon, putting us well above our record of 88 set back in 2005. Now, elsewhere across the state, chilly start to the morning in Flagstaff at freezing, 20s for the Canyon, Prescott and Kingman in the 40s. Western Arizona, lows to mid 60s and even some of those mid 50s over there towards Quartzsite. The afternoon across the lower desert and western Arizona. Mostly in the low 90s. We'll get mid 80s there for Bullhead City. 60s and 70s if you're heading off to our high country. 62 degrees for Flagstaff. And we're going to stay warm here over the next couple days as high pressure remains in control. 88 for Monday. Seeing some clouds increasing though as we head into the midweek. 86 for Tuesday through Thursday, but big changes late in the week. A storm system coming in from the Pacific could bring us a rain chance, maybe even some snowflakes up in our high country, and a big tumble on temperatures. Take a look at difference from Sunday to next Saturday, from 90 degrees down to 71 for a high by the weekend.
For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, head to abc15.com or download that free ABC15 mobile app.